Hello again, it's me, Errol Lawson, and today I'm on the blog with you with Genelle Aldred. Genelle is a BBC presenter and newscaster and a great inspiration to young people and emerging leaders all over the UK. Today she'll be sharing with us her insights into her life and leadership, some fascinating principles that I believe will inspire anyone listening. So, without further ado, Genelle, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Fantastic. It's great to have you here with us today. First question for Genelle. We know that you're a BBC newscaster and weather presenter. What is a typical working day like for you?
Long. I tend to get up about 3:15 or 3:30 in the morning. Start work at 4:30, go in, look at charts. Then after we do that, have a conference call with the meteorologists in the BBC London. And then after that we prepare our TV weather shows, our radio scripts, and then we just go on the merry-go-round of the morning, early shift doing TV and radio for the next 3 hours after that.
Fantastic. How many times a day are you on TV?
In the mornings, 5 times, and when we do the day shifts it will just be 3.
Fantastic. That's great. Well, it's great to see how well you've done, to be honest with you, and the things that you've managed to achieve. What was your path, if you like, towards becoming a BBC news presenter and newscaster?
Well, when I left school, I didn't do A-levels. I worked, and I went back to study as a mature student, and from an access course in fashion, a bit of a change, I went on to do my MA in broadcast journalism. So by the time I studied, I was already a good few years older than the people in my class. So that's the route I took to journalism.
Fantastic, cool. Well, our blog is all aimed at leaders, and it's about leadership. So we'd love to hear from you, your views on leadership. First of all, can I ask you, what is a leader to you? What is a leader?
Oh, well, I think there's leaders and there's good leaders. And for me, a good leader is someone with vision, someone who can bring people along with them, work alongside them and lead them at the same time, and sometimes lead from the middle. To me, that's what a good leader is. They inspire confidence in the people around them, give praise as well as criticism where it's due, and is able to always find that balance between what each member of their team needs to push them. Some need more praise, some need more criticism. A good leader will seek that out and then do that to ensure that the team knows the vision and carries it out.
That's fantastic. And a good leader is someone who knows how to lead the team, make the vision clear, and make sure they carry it out. If you were speaking to a group of emerging leaders, say a group of students who are about to graduate and are heading off away from university into the big wide world, what would be the key leadership principles you think that they should hold on to?
I think professionalism is definitely key, because we're human and we have emotions that can go up and down, and of course sometimes you prefer someone to another person because we're only human, but when you're professional and have that, you can be professional at all times. It means that no matter how you feel any given day, you come in and you do your job. An eye and a heart for excellence is always key for leaders, that you don't just want to do things, you want to do things very well. And just maintaining a good attitude at all times, which is another very difficult thing to do under pressure. But if you can be professional, have a good attitude and work for excellence, I think you're definitely on the path to reaching the top.
That's great, that's fantastic. I mean, achieving the goals that you have done up to now and the level of success that you have done couldn't have been easy. Though I imagine there were some challenges and some obstacles along the way. What was the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome along the way, and how did you do that?
I think just consistency, sticking at something. You know, when the going gets tough and you want to quit, that's always been a challenge for the kind of person. If I don't like something, I don't like it, I don't want to do it anymore. But I think that's something I've had to really learn, to be consistent, to stick at things, to start and finish things. So it's not just about starting everything in a blaze of glory. Go on to complete it to the best of your ability. And I think consistency has definitely been one thing that I've learned, but that I found quite hard.
That's great. And I asked a group of emerging leaders recently what were some of the challenges that they face or have faced, and in kind of climbing the ladder, if you like. And one of them, I think representing a large majority of them, said that relationships, managing relationships, relationships upwards, relationships downwards, and relationships across the middle, if you like. How have you managed to manage relationships in your journey to where you are today?
Well, I think professionalism, excellence and good attitude are probably my key themes that I talk about all the time. And I think it's the same thing with relationships. You have to remember that you're at work, you're there to do a job, either you're being paid or you're paying someone else to work alongside you, and that should always be your focus, is getting the job done. At the BBC, it doesn't matter whatever happens, whatever you feel, you've had a bad day, the news has to go on air, so everyone works towards getting the job done, and I think that's a good model for anything, and is that you have to be professional, you have to still strive for excellence, you have to have a good attitude, and sometimes you have to remember you'll never ever change the people around you, but if you can just change the way you deal with it, then it will make it easier for you.
That's fantastic.